Hello there and welcome. I want to ask you something personal. Have you ever been reading a book, enjoying a quiet moment, only to be distracted by little shadowy spots or squiggly lines drifting aimlessly across the page? Or perhaps you've looked up at a bright blue sky and seen them like little ghosts dancing in your vision. And what about that frustrating blurriness that seems to creep in more often now, making it just a little harder to read a restaurant menu or see the numbers on your phone clearly? If you're nodding your head right now, please know you are not alone. Millions of us over the age of 60 experience these exact same things. We're often told it's just a normal part of getting older, something we simply have to accept. But what if I told you that acceptance doesn't have to mean surrender? What if there were simple, gentle things you could do right from the comfort of your favorite chair that could bring you noticeable, sometimes even instant relief? The truth is, while age is a factor, the real hidden culprit behind the worsening of these symptoms is often something we have more control over than we think: eye strain and muscle stagnation. In our modern world, we spend so much time looking at things right in front of us: a television screen, a book, a tablet. Our eyes get locked into a very narrow range of motion. The tiny, delicate muscles that control our focus get stiff and weak, just like our leg muscles would if we sat all day. The fluid inside our eye, called the vitreous humor, can become less mobile, allowing those little collagen fibers we call floaters to clump together right in our line of sight. But here's the wonderful news. It is absolutely not too late to make a change. Growing older doesn't mean giving up on clear, comfortable vision. It just means we need to use smarter strategies to care for our eyes. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 4 incredibly simple yet powerful eye exercises designed specifically to help relieve the annoyance of floaters and combat that frustrating blur. These aren't strenuous or complicated. They are gentle movements designed to bring circulation, flexibility, and relaxation back to your eyes, and you might be surprised at how quickly you can feel a difference. Before we jump in, if you believe in taking proactive steps to stay healthy, vibrant, and independent as you age, I'd be so grateful if you would consider subscribing to our channel and clicking that little bell for notifications. We share the kind of practical health wisdom that can make a real difference in your daily life. And I'm always so curious to know where our community is watching from. Are you here in the United States with me? Or perhaps in Canada, the UK, Australia, or somewhere else entirely? Please take a moment and drop your location in the comments below. It brings me so much joy to see how far our family of health-conscious seniors reaches. All right, are you ready? Let's get started on the path to clearer, more comfortable vision. I recommend you find a comfortable seated position for these. Let your shoulders relax, take a deep breath, and let's begin. The very first exercise we're going to do is one I call the gentle gaze shift. This one is particularly wonderful for those pesky floaters. Now, as you may know, floaters are tiny clumps of collagen floating in the vitreous, that gel-like substance that fills your eyeball. They cast shadows on your retina, and that's what you see. We can't make them disappear with exercises, but we can encourage them to move out of your direct line of sight. Think of your eye like a little snow globe. If you let it sit still, all the little flakes, or in this case floaters, can settle right in the middle. But if you gently swirl the globe, the flakes move around and settle at the bottom. This exercise does something similar for your eyes. It encourages gentle movement of the vitreous fluid, helping those floaters drift down and away with the help of gravity. Here's how we do it, nice and slow. Start by looking straight ahead at a blank wall about 10 feet in front of you. Don't strain, just a soft, relaxed gaze. Now, without moving your head, slowly move your eyes to look all the way up, as if you're trying to see the ceiling. Hold it there for just 2 seconds. Feel that gentle stretch, but never push it to the point of pain. 1, 2. Now, just as slowly, bring your eyes all the way down, as if you're trying to look at the floor. Hold it again for 2 seconds. 1, 2. Beautiful. Let's repeat that. Slowly, all the way up. 1, 2. And slowly, all the way down. 1, 2. Now, let's do the same thing side to side. Look straight ahead again to reset. Then, keeping your head perfectly still, slowly move your eyes to look as far to the right as you can comfortably. Hold for 2 seconds. 1, 2, and now slowly all the way across to the far left. Hold again. 1, 2. Let's do that one more time. To the right, feel that gentle pull. 1, 2, and to the left, 1, 2. Finally, bring your eyes back to the center, close them for a few seconds, and just relax. You might already feel a little bit of a difference. You've just gently stimulated the fluid in your eye and stretched muscles that might have been tight for hours. Many people report that after doing this, the floaters that were directly in their central vision seem to have drifted away, giving them a clearer field of view. It's such a simple thing, isn't it? But it's about being intentional with movement. We stretch our backs and our legs, so why not our eyes? Try to do this gentle gaze shift a few times throughout the day, especially when you notice the floaters are being particularly bothersome. Moving on to our second exercise, which is a powerhouse for tackling that frustrating age-related blurriness. I call this one the focus pump. As we get older, the lens inside our eye becomes less flexible, and the tiny ciliary muscle that's responsible for changing the shape of that lens to focus on things up close gets weaker. It's a classic case of use it or lose it. When we spend most of our time looking at things at a fixed distance, that muscle doesn't get the workout it needs to stay strong and responsive. The focus pump is like taking that little muscle to the gym for a gentle but very effective workout. It helps improve its flexibility and stamina, which can translate directly into clearer close-up vision. Here's how you perform the focus pump. Please follow along with me. Sit up straight and hold one of your thumbs up about 10 inches away from your nose. If that's uncomfortable, you can use a pen or any small object. Now, find a spot on the wall or out the window that is at least 20 feet away from you. This is your distant focus point. For the next 30 seconds, we are going to alternate our focus. Start by focusing intently on your thumb for about 3 seconds. Really see the details of your thumbnail, the lines in your skin. 1, 2, 3. Now, shift your gaze and focus on that distant object. Let your eyes relax and see it as clearly as you can. 1, 2, 3. Now, bring your focus back to your thumb. 1, 2, 3. And back to the distant object. 1, 2, 3. Let's keep this going. Back to the thumb. Notice how you can feel that tiny muscle inside your eye working, contracting to focus up close. And now to the wall. Feel the muscle relax as your focus shifts to the distance. Let's do it 2 more times. Thumb and wall. Last one. Thumb and wall. Okay, now lower your hand and close your eyes for a moment. Just breathe. What you've just done is actively contract and relax your focusing muscle. It's an amazing way to combat the stiffness that leads to presbyopia or age-related farsightedness. Doing this for just 30 to 60 seconds a couple of times a day can make a remarkable difference. You might find that when you go to read a menu or a text message, your eyes adjust more quickly and the words seem just a little bit sharper. It's because you've been training them to be more agile. It might seem a bit challenging at first if your muscles are very out of practice, but stick with it. It gets easier and the rewards for your vision are so worth it. I hope you're finding these tips useful so far. It's incredible what our bodies can do when we give them just a little bit of focused attention, isn't it? If you're finding this helpful, please take just a second to tap that thumbs up button. It truly helps our video reach other seniors who might be struggling with the same issues and could really benefit from this information. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. We're just getting to the good part, and we have so many more secrets to share for aging with health and grace. Now, for our third exercise. This one is called the Clockwork scan, and it's fantastic for improving blood circulation to the entire eye and relieving strain in your peripheral vision. We so often just stare straight ahead. which puts all the pressure on the central part of our retina, the macula. This can lead to fatigue and a feeling of tunnel vision. The Clockwork scan encourages you to use your full range of eye motion, stimulating blood flow to all the delicate parts of your eye, which is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients. Better circulation means healthier eyes. Simple as that. Imagine there's a giant clock face on the wall in front of you. You are sitting right in the center of it. The number 12 is directly above you and 6 is directly below you. For this exercise, we will slowly and deliberately move our eyes to each number on the clock without moving our head at all. Are you ready? Let's try it together. Start by looking at the center of the clock. Now, slowly move your eyes up to the 12 o'clock position. Hold for a moment, then move your eyes to the 1 o'clock position, then 2 o'clock, then 3 o'clock all the way to your right. Continue down to 4 o'clock, then 5 o'clock, and then straight down to 6 o'clock. Let's keep going around. Over to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, all the way to your left at 9 o'clock, up to 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and finally back up to 12. Now bring your eyes back to the center and close them for a moment. How did that feel? You may have felt a gentle pulling sensation in different areas around your eyeball. That's good. You're waking up tiny muscles that have been dormant. Now, let's reverse the direction. It's important to work both ways to keep things balanced. Open your eyes, look at the center, and let's go counterclockwise. Start at 12 o'clock, move to 11, then 10. Over to 9, down to 8, 7, straight down to 6. Keep going to 5, 4, all the way to 3, up to 2 and 1, and finally back to 12. Return your gaze to the center and gently close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and let it out. By doing this, you are not only stretching all 6 of the extraocular muscles that control eye movement, but you're also boosting that vital blood flow. This can help reduce that feeling of eye fatigue and pressure that so many of us feel at the end of the day. It helps your eyes feel more awake and refreshed. Think of it as a full body stretch, but just for your eyes. Doing 1 clockwise and 1 counterclockwise rotation once or twice a day is a fantastic habit to build for long-term eye health. All right, we've arrived at our 4th and final exercise. And in many ways, this might be the most important one of all because it's all about deep relaxation. It's called the palming reset. We live in a world filled with harsh artificial light and constant visual stimulation. Our eyes, especially the light-sensitive cells in our retinas, rarely get a true break. This constant work leads to fatigue, which can make both blurriness and your awareness of floaters much, much worse. When your eyes are tired, you notice every little imperfection. The palming reset is a technique used for centuries to give your eyes a mini vacation. It uses warmth and darkness to soothe the optic nerve and allow the muscles and photoreceptor cells to completely relax and rejuvenate. It's wonderfully simple. First, I want you to briskly rub the palms of your hands together for about 15 seconds. Go ahead, do it with me now. We want to generate some nice, gentle warmth. This warmth is incredibly therapeutic for tired eyes. Okay, now that your hands are warm, gently close your eyes. Now, cup your palms and place them over your closed eyes. Your fingers will be resting on your forehead, and the heels of your hands will be on your cheekbones. The key here is not to put any pressure directly on your eyeballs. The cups of your hands should create a little pocket of complete darkness for your eyes. Now just sit here with me for a minute. Breathe deeply and slowly, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Feel the warmth from your palms penetrating through your eyelids, soothing all the tiny muscles around your eyes. Allow yourself to sink into the darkness. Try to see pure black without any colors or lingering images. If you do see colors, it's just a sign of how tired your optic nerve is. Just keep breathing, and with each exhale, imagine you are releasing all the tension from your eyes, your brow, and your temples. Let your eyes completely let go. They don't need to focus on anything. They don't need to track anything. They can just be. Stay here for at least 60 seconds or longer if it feels good. This is your moment of visual peace. Okay. When you're ready, slowly remove your hands from your face. Keep your eyes closed for another few seconds to allow them to readjust to the light in the room. And then, when you're ready, slowly and gently flutter your eyes open. How does that feel? Most people describe a feeling of profound calm and refreshment. Your vision might even seem a little brighter and clearer. That's because you've given your eyes a chance to truly rest and reset their system. The palming reset is the perfect way to end this little routine, and it's also a fantastic tool to use anytime during the day when your eyes feel tired, strained, or dry. If you work on a computer or read for long periods, taking a 1-minute palming break every hour can be revolutionary for your eye comfort. So, let's quickly recap what we've learned. We started with the gentle gaze shift, moving our eyes up, down, left, and right to gently swirl the fluid in our eyes and encourage floaters to drift out of our central vision. Then we did the focus pump, shifting between a near and far object to strengthen and improve the flexibility of our eyes' focusing muscle, helping to combat blurriness. After that, we performed the Clockwork scan, moving our eyes in a circle to improve blood circulation to the entire eye and relieve strain. And finally, we ended with a deeply relaxing palming reset, using warmth and darkness to soothe our optic nerve and give our eyes a much-needed break. It might feel like a lot to remember at first, but it truly only takes about 5 minutes to go through this entire sequence. 5 minutes a day to invest in one of your most precious assets, your sight. It may seem unsettling to realize how much we've neglected these tiny but crucial parts of our body. But please don't feel discouraged. Remember, knowledge is power. Now that you know these simple techniques, you have the power to take action. You don't need to do everything perfectly overnight. Maybe start with just 1 or 2 of the exercises that feel best for you and build from there. Even a little bit of intentional movement is so much better than none at all. I know that getting older comes with its challenges. The aches, the changes in our bodies, and especially the fear of losing our senses and our independence, it can be daunting. It's easy to feel like our bodies are working against us. But I want you to hear this loud and clear. You are not helpless in this journey. Your body is an amazing thing, always striving for health. And by doing simple, conscious things like this, you are working with your body. You are giving it the support it needs to function at its best. Every time you do these exercises, you are making a deposit in your health bank account. You are taking charge, one gentle movement, one deep breath at a time. You are fighting for your quality of life. Imagine reading your favorite author without being annoyed by floaters, or seeing the faces of your grandchildren with just a little more clarity. That's the freedom these small, consistent efforts can bring. Now, as we close, I would truly love to hear from you. Which of these 4 exercises felt the most beneficial or surprising to you? Do you have any of your own tips for dealing with floaters or eye strain? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. I make a point to read them, and your wisdom could be the exact thing someone else in our community needs to hear today. We all learn and grow stronger together. If this video has helped you in any way, please give it a thumbs up. Your like is more than just a click. It's a signal that helps others who are searching for this kind of help to find it more easily. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications. We are dedicated to bringing you more science-backed, practical advice for thriving in your golden years, and we wouldn't want you to miss a thing. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Be patient and kind with yourself and with your eyes. Remember, your world is a beautiful place, and it's worth seeing as clearly and comfortably as possible. Stay strong, stay healthy, and keep taking those small, powerful steps to care for yourself.